To God the Glory, Chapter 6. My kingdom is not of this world. In my earthly ministry, I gave the information that my kingdom was not of this world. Neither are the greater laws I imparted of this earth. Most of the laws, those great unloved, untried laws that I gave, are the higher laws of my kingdom, and are truly not of this world. These higher laws are of an advanced realm and await those who have the vision and courage to accept them and the desire to fulfill them. It is true, as this world has proclaimed, that the Sermon on the Mount that I gave and the first and second great commandments are not meant for mere dull mortal living. For when they are lived, one is no longer either dull nor mere mortal. Remember, reheart, my beloved, I promised the world that he who would live the laws I gave would know whether they were of God or whether they were given without authority or power. Few have accepted the challenge to live the sacred laws of my kingdom, those holy laws beyond mortal requirements. Those who have not only proved the source of the laws, having fulfilled laws beyond human standards, they have been admitted into my kingdom. This is not of this world. My kingdom is not of this world. Those who seek only to see and live by the laws that suit their individual lusts and desires, rejecting the higher laws of my kingdom, must needs abide upon a lower plane. The selection is entirely their own. Go beyond the stated requirements, the scheduled laws of righteousness, and learn the great mysteries of godliness. Laws are not difficult. Laws are the pathway of your own glory. They are all there from the greatest to the least. You make your own selection of the ones you are willing to obey, thus selecting the kingdom you wish to inhabit, like the rich young man who obeyed all the laws of the kingdom of heaven except one. And because he desired his worldly wealth more than he desired my kingdom, that was not worldly, he remained in the kingdom to which laws he was completely willing to obey. There are laws telestial, laws terrestrial, and celestial laws. And within each of these three main divisions are many grades and states. You who belong to my kingdom must needs live the higher laws, and they are the laws that are higher in their purified requirements. And any and every law is easy to obey when you love me and desire to obey me, more than you desire your own petty whims and appetites. If your own lusts are your greatest desires, then you will obey the call of the flesh and remain enslaved to your senses, your prides, your appetites, and carnal cravings. The laws of my kingdom, that is not of this world, contains the highest laws possible. Yet even these laws are easy to fulfill and live by if you desire to enter my kingdom and believe and know in the promises I have made unto the children of men and women. Few on this earth have been able to live even the lesser laws of the golden rule. Those who have are the noble of the earth and have built their characters into monuments of everlasting value and power. The golden rule is the highest mortal law given. Do unto others as you would have them done unto you. I have invited you to reach beyond mortality and have given the laws by this may be accomplished. Reach beyond mortality and fulfill the divine laws, and you will become divine. The 10 Commandments are the main laws to govern mortal physical living. The Golden Rule is a law beyond these and is one of inner ethics. How's your moral compass and inner ethics? It is written in a man's own soul. If one cannot live by the 10 fundamental commandments and mocks at or rejects them, how can he hope to be prepared to abide the laws of my kingdom? If one cannot live the golden rule, how can he hope to fulfill those two, the first and second greatest of all commandments? Those who can obey the petition to give themselves completely to God, Great Spirit, Prime Creator, and their fellow men and women in perfect love, will thus fulfill all the lesser laws, and as my servant John declared, will be truly born of God and will no longer be under the law. My kingdom is not of this world, neither are the laws pertaining to my kingdom of this world. Live the laws that govern my kingdom, and you shall have the power to pass into my kingdom and become members of the church of the firstborn, or the kingdom of the firstborn. Yea, you shall belong to the righteous, whom I have and will reserve unto myself. Then, becoming members in the kingdom of light and perfected, you will no longer be under any law, for you will have fulfilled all laws and all righteousness. Be ye perfect, even as your mother, Father, in heaven and on earth is perfect, as a command of the higher kingdom, which demands that you forgive your enemies, pray for those who despitefully use you and persecute you, and of whatever is required of you, you must give double. And that what you do unto the least of these, my brethren, ye do it unto me. The least are those whom you may consider unworthy of any consideration or help at your hands. Surely such unworthy ones are the least and most in need of your compassion. Hard laws, you say? Then you are not prepared to live by them and must go your way, the way of your own choosing, the way of the world. If to you these laws are beautiful and desirable, then you may take my hand and come, follow me, walk with me. To you, my dearly beloved anointed ones, may I say that no commandment was ever given by me or by Mother Father that did not contain the power of its fulfillment if you will only continue to desire, believe, and know. For these very words are endowed with the living life of my being. Nothing is impossible to him who believes and knows gnosis. Believe in my promises, and they are yours. If you keep my commandments, then am I bound. Where your strength and understanding ends, then mine will begin. And do not think that if you turn your other cheek to be smitten by some bully as you cringe in groveling fear that you are fulfilling my law. That is not my law. My law demands that you stand before every adversity clothed in the peace of my power, the majesty of my strength, the knowledge of my nearness, and with every vibration and thought issuing forth from you in complete control. I am a master in all that I am. This is the power of divine dignity, the place of supreme command. Cringing, groveling, acceptance, fear, pardon, love over fear. There is nothing to fear, not even fear itself. And retaliating vibrations of hate and resentment hold not, except the weakness of the coward or the self-pitying sanctimonious of a weakling. And in such condition or attitude, you could be beaten into the mud 1,001 times and yet not have fulfilled my law. My law is power, ineffable power. My law is that you hold your thoughts and your vibrations in such complete control, reacting only with love, forgiveness, and compassion. Then, no matter what men would do to you, the strength of your own released reactions would rock the earth. Live the higher laws in their fullness and receive the power to clothe yourselves in their majesty. And remember, reheart first and always that self-righteousness destroys instantly the power of the fulfilling. Only in divine humility and perfect love can one tread the highway of the divine. For straight is the gate, and narrow is the way, for it does not include the broad ways of many diverse patterns and evils. It is a pathway that must follow in a straight and true line, the light of my law and of my leading. It is truly a narrow way, lighted by the very glory and power of God, and is most beautiful, the beauty way, the good red road, the cedar path, the yellow corn pollen way. It does not follow into dark roads and forbidden paths of dismay and evil. It is the highway of joy and achievement and infinite divine power. It is the way of God, great spirit, prime creator. Walk it humbly, my dearly beloved, and as you tread the sacred road of glory, you shall be purified and clothed in lights. I am the way, and you must needs travel it by my light. This is the way of joy and of perfection. This is the pathway of divine ecstasy that brings one to the fullness of God or joy that has been promised to those who would lift their eyes unto the heights and follow and walk the way of my laws, for these laws only can prepare you for my kingdom that is not of this world. He who goes up any other way is a thief and a robber and will be cast out. Beloved children, you who are permitted to have part in this new age of dawning light and power ruled by my holy laws in love and wisdom, know that the law is given that might fulfill the law and pass beyond it, that you too might no longer be under the law. To reach this great love that the laws might be fulfilled, it is necessary that you begin to exert full control over your own great powers of creation. You must exert the will and the power to bring all things under your feet, or all the weaknesses of the flesh under your control. Love is the power I give to you to go forth and fulfill the great destiny for that you were created. Remember and reheart that it is the things of the world that the Gentiles seek, or those who are not inheritors of my kingdom. Remember that they also love their friends, yet hate their enemies. Of you it is required to forgive all men. Of you it is required to love and pray for your enemies, not in hypocritical self-righteousness, yet with all the strength of your souls. And of you it is required that you commit your way unto me and trust in me with all your hearts. In fulfilling my laws, it is not required that you sacrifice yourselves to those who would continually injure and destroy you. Even I avoided those who would have destroyed me before my time, and those I could not help. Give your strength unto me, not to those who would trample your pearls under their feet and turn again and rend you. Forgive such, love them, and pass on your way. Pass them. They can find their way eventually. There's a place for everybody. Hold no bitterness in your hearts. Let divine compassion tincture every thought. Let blessings pour continually from your hearts and turn unto me in every thought, and let praise and joy and thanks be the pulse beat of your being. And this will complete the chapter. My kingdom is not of this world. So be it, and it is so.